And there you heard Rajiv Chandrasekhar hitting out at the Congress party for slandering and discrediting exit polls. But let's tell you about the projection for the state of West Bengal. And we'll get you the exit poll results on VIP seats from the state of West Bengal. As per the Times Now ETG survey, in the state of West Bengal, the Bharatiya Janata Party is expected to expand its footprint from 18 to 21. The Trinamool Congress, the projection for Trinamool Congress is 20 seats. For Congress, it's 1 seat, possibly the seat of Rampur. And for others, it's 0. So this is the Times Now ETG projection for the state of West Bengal. And now it's time for us to tell you about the results in the VIP seats, the exit poll results in the VIP seats. Now, as per the Times Now ETG VIP seat projection for the seat of Krishnanagar, it's expected, as per the exit poll, that Mahua Moitra could be losing this seat and Amrita Roy could be the winner in this seat. Jay, big controversy had broken out with regards to Mahua Moitra ahead of the elections. And with the Bharatiya Janata Party putting, fielding Krishnanagar's Maharani there, as per this projection, what's your analysis?
See, Krishnanagar was actually a traditional stronghold of the left. The BJP's Joluda won it once in 1999. After that, Trinamool has been winning. 2004, it went to the left front. 2009 onwards, the Trinamool has been winning. I think what is extremely important here is, it's a fight between two women candidates. One of them, as you said, she's the Maharani. And it is in the backdrop of Sandesh Khali, which is actually, an agitation by women.
Yes.
Yeah. So I actually would not be surprised if a wave like that caused the defeat of Ms. Moitra.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. So Jay has told you about the seat of Krishnanagar and what is his analysis. As per the Times Now ETG projection, it could be a huge upset for Mahua Moitra of the Trinamool Congress. Now let's tell you about the next seat, the very, very important seat of Basirhat. And what's the projection for the seat? Now Basirhat, the Trinamool Congress fielded Haji Nurul Islam and it had dropped its sitting MP from this very seat. And then the Bharatiya Janata Party made a huge statement by fielding Rekha Patra, one of the victims of Sandesh Khali. And in this, but as per the Times Now ETG projection, in the seat of Basirhat, TMC is expected to win. Haji Nurul Islam is expected to win. And Rekha Patra would be trailing. This is as per the projection. Now let's tell you about the seat of Rampur. Interesting fight in Rampur as well. Adi Ranjan Chaudhary, his stronghold. He's been winning that seat consistently. He's expected to win once again, and the TMC had fielded Yusuf Pathan, cricketer Yusuf Pathan, and also from the BJP in Rampur, it was Dr. Nirmal Kumar. But Adhir is retaining a seat. But I'd like to go across to Jay to talk about the seat of Basirhat. What are the factors, Jay, in Basirhat? Sandesh Khali had become a national talking point. The Bharatiya Janata Party, Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself had spoken about it in all his rallies. By fielding Rekha Patra, the BJP sent a huge message. But as per the projection, it's the TMC that's winning. What are the factors that could lead to this kind of a result or projection?
Look, Bengal, to even put it mildly, has a culture where the government machinery can be deeply politicized. It can, behave in a way that it's totally with the ruling party. I mean, to the extent that, many years ago, I don't know the situation today, there used to be something called the NGKPS in Bengal, NGPKS. It meant, the full form was Non-Gazetted Police Karmachari Samiti, which meant a trade union-like union of the non-gazetted police cadre. A gazetted government cadre can't have a union. Okay. Now, that union used to have affiliation to the ruling party. Now, that is the reason in Bengal, they always get so worried when the turnouts are sometimes exceptionally high, or when you know that the security personnel manning the police polling booth inside is from a potential union affiliated to a party. Right? It's that politicized an apparatus. Now, when in such an apparatus you want to prove a point, then maybe like Basirhat, things can happen. the so-called candidate with a halo can lose and another candidate can win. I will go back again to the 2006 assembly elections in Bengal, when the last time the left won, the Buddhadev Bhattacharya government wanted to make a point that all this big talk about Trinamool was nothing, etc., etc. There were several assembly seats which had turnouts like 90%. Now, if some such thing has happened, you can expect any outcome.
Right. And Behrampur, your comments on the seat of Behrampur.
Yeah, in Berhampur, you know, I am sort of not surprised by the winner. This was an expected outcome.
Right.
Finally, that's one of his only strongholds. Remember, the Congress used to win that entire Uttar Dinajpur, Dakshin Dinajpur, that entire belt bordering Bangladesh. The Congress always was a stronghold right until Murshidabad. So even in 2009, when after the Shengur and Nandigram agitations, the final avalanche of Trinamool happened, right? The Congress, even at that point of time, retained this belt with them.
Right, right. So let's now take our viewers through the other VIP seats. So much to discuss, little time here on the broadcast. But let's now tell you about the other seats. We told you about Behrampur. Now the seat of, important seat of Saran in Bihar. Rajiv Pratap Rudy, the projection as per the Times Now ETG exit poll. Rajiv Pratap Rudy winning the seat of Saran against Rohini Acharya. We'll tell you more on that. But let's now tell you about the seat of Karnal, another very, very important seat. Manohar Lal Khattar fighting Lok Sabha elections, expected to win from the seat of Karnal. We told you about Saran, we told you about the seat of Karnal. Viewers, time for us to slip into a short commercial break. But after we are back, Jay will also tell us about who he thinks is the biggest loser in this election. Stay with us. Welcome back, viewers, and thank you for staying with Times Now. As per the Times Now ETG survey, the projection for this election is a bigger mandate for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As per the ETG exit poll, the NDA is projected to get 358 seats, the INDIA 152 seats, and others 33. But quickly, let's tell you about the other VIP seats and the ETG exit poll projection for those seats. And right now, we are going to talk about the seat of Rajgarh in Madhya Pradesh. Digvijay Singh could be losing from this seat. And who's winning the seat? Let's now move across to the seat of Chhindwara. In Chhindwara, Nakul Nath could be losing this seat, and it's the Bharatiya Janata Party's Bunty Vivek Sahu who's winning. Jay, both the seats, what is your analysis of both Chhindwara and Rajgarh?
Well, about Rajgarh, I'm reminded of an anecdote that I read in the course of the election. Mr. Digvijay Singh asks in a rally, okay, who does not know the 5 Nyayas of the Congress, has not gone into detail of the Nyay Patra? And, the person who gets up from there and he says, doesn't know, is his own brother, Lakshman Singh. And this is a story I read somewhere. If this is the state of organization of the Congress, then this sort of result does not surprise me, especially given that Mr. Digvijay Singh is a descendant of the Raja of that place. I mean, he is a former ruler, a descendant of the former ruler, right? But if this is the state of the organization of the Congress, this isn't surprising.
Yeah.
In Chhindwara too, you actually look at one thing. People forget the actual, again in the din and noise, they miss the deeper impact of the chief ministerial choice of the BJP. In neighboring Madhya Pradesh, the BJP has chosen a chief minister who's a Gond. Now, that community, आपका जो पूरा महाराष्ट्र और मध्य प्रदेश का border है, lining, छत्तीसगढ़ तक जाता है, थोड़ा तेलंगाना में जाता है. These communities are thinly spread all out over there. Look at the candidate. He's a Sahu, he's a Kurmi. A Sahu, he's a Teli maybe. Now, that building that caste coalition, that social grouping to take on an established, leader is a sort of skill of the BJP that is now playing out. So again, the BJP wins on social group coalition building, and clearly the Congress, as in the case from Digvijay Singh, completely falls short of organization.
Right. So, viewers, we've told you about the exit poll projections for our VIP seats. We told you about the key seats of Chhindwara. We told you about the key seats of Rajgarh. We told you about where the key seats of Bengal are going this time. But before we end this broadcast, I'd like to, Jay, we've been we know what the projections are looking like. And on the 4th of June, if all the exit polls turn out to be true, you were telling me about your impression of who could be the biggest loser. Who do you think, Jay, could be the biggest loser in this election?
Well, I wouldn't name people, but I would say one thing for sure. I think in this election, I was just seeing a social media tweet by a very good entrepreneur, Arindam Paul. He's building Atomberg, which is one of the finest companies these days making fans. And he said, even in the corporate world, 7 to 8 years ago, they overemphasized the importance of brand managers and spin doctors. And he said that might be happening with political parties today.
Yes.
So I think I'm giving the message very clear.
Yeah.
If there are some political parties and some individuals who thought that they'll just be spin doctors and even create some social media hawa, then they are the biggest losers.
So the message from Jamrug here, from the studios of Times Now, is to the spin doctors, the ones who try to create a hawa. Exit polls, major exit polls, you saw the results, and as per the Times Now ETG exit poll, 358 for the NDA, a bigger mandate this time. Time for us to slip into a short commercial break, viewers. Stay with Times Now as we'll decode the results, get you the micro data. Thank you for watching.